Hello everyone. Today we will be replacing a rebuild kit, installing a rebuild kit for this LFCV valve. This is the dispense valve that goes on the FS-30 machines, and this one seems to have an issue distributing the syrup. This is a valve for the syrup to dispense out of the nozzle. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try replacing it's called a rebuild kit, and it basically replaces the coil, this coil up here, and the plunger assembly. And sometimes the plunger assembly expands and it doesn't allow the valve to open up completely. So we'll be going over that today. First, I'm going to remove the top cover, which has 3 screws. Screws are pretty tight. I'm gonna have to use my drill to get these back in. Usually not in that tight, but these were pretty tight. So I'll remove the top of the coil assembly, and then the coil has a cover that pulls right up and out. So you can see it has a slot that matches up with the back side there. Right here, that slot lines right up, and then it seats right down, and then you just pull it up and off. And then we're gonna pull this coil off also. Here's the coil. Coil doesn't look too bad to me, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace it out because it really was not dispensing well at all. And there was also a O-ring, black O-ring that seats down in there too. Here's the O-ring. This right here is the new coil rebuild kit. You can see the part number on there. This is the new coil. Move that one out the way. Now you see this coil, the new coil, it comes with an empty, the middle portion is empty. As you can see on the new one, there's a plug in there. And that plug also comes in the kit. So be sure to put the plug in inside the top portion of the coil. You kind of just have to press down on it. Get it to seat in there. Then I'll proceed to place my plunger in there. And then the other thing I want to show you is the kit doesn't come with this base on it, but as you can see, it's kind of like a grooved in on the inside portion and a flat end on the back. You want to make sure the back, this part here, is facing up. The groove part should be facing down. So now I have my coil, the base, and then the plunger and the O-ring. Usually I sit the O-ring right on there. It fits right over the coil portion like that, and then I just seat it in. I usually seat it in sideways since the coil is still loose. I mean the plunger. And then I get it in, and then you can flip it back up and push down a little bit to get that, make sure that seal is in there good. Then I'll put the cover back on. Then I'll reseal it with the top. Give me 1 second. Just want to get these screws started. And I'm just gonna don't want to go too hard with the drill. I mean, it's powerful drill, so I don't want to really go too hard. Just kind of get them down in there, and then I'll finish them up by hand so I don't crack the plastic. Okay, so that's basically how you replace a rebuild kit on an LFCV valve. Right now I'm just gonna take a moment and reinstall this into the FS-30 unit, and we'll see how it does. Okay, so now I have the valve back in place. This is the valve right here. So I just wanted to show you that. And this was the bricks levels that I got. I'm going to do a little adjusting on that just to bring the syrup down a little bit more, but that basically is the repair, is basically replacing this rebuild kit on one of these LFCV valves. And that's all I have for this. I'm gonna button this up and move on to the next call. And I hope this was a little help for someone or anyone out there. Let me know in comments. And I appreciate you guys watching. And thank you for your support. Take care. God bless.